The European Super Cup, next week, and the World Club Cup. When you talked about it just then, you sounded a bit, let's say, annoyed that you're playing in these competitions because it's extra games. Would you rather not play them?
I love it. I love it to play Super Cup, European Super Cup, and even the Community Shield. Even first, because we as a club, we never won it. This club never won the European Super Cup, and of course, to play the World Cup, you have to win the Champions League. So, win the Champions League, give you this opportunity. It's a pleasure to go to Athens and play there. Absolutely not. I love it. I love it. We like it.
Okay.
We like it.
And just talking about, I think you've talked about this, and players definitely have, about this season, about maybe games going to 100 minutes. Isn't that only happening because players and managers time waste during games to sort of try and save the result, and so therefore it's actually down to the players and managers themselves that they haven't extended games? And if you think about it logically, does this then mean that 100-minute games are going to be time wasted and then have to go to 110 minutes? And so the actual issue is kind of with great people like yourself and the players who have sort of caused this.
I talk about my team. We're not a team like, I'm not saying that the last 1 or 2 minutes left where we win 2-1, 1-0, I'm going to the corner to Bernardo, keep the ball to waste the time. I'm going to do it, but I'm not thinking it's a team like we're going to waste time for my career. That's the point. If you want to control it, make like basketball. Stop the watch. White 8 minutes last game and not 12. Or on 4. I don't know exactly what happened. It was 1 goal and it was 4 or 5 substitutions. It was not injuries, like the first half. Odegaard was down. I don't know, with 8 minutes, 10 minutes. It's okay, we're going to play 10 minutes. It's the same like I said before. So they decide 10 minutes, 10 minutes. We're going to do it. So, but if you want it, make out, stop.
It's going to continue this season, isn't it? Play extra 10 minutes, but still games will be slowed down by...
Yeah, because in this 10 minutes and 10 minutes you're going to waste time too. So it's natural way. It's not the issue. But it's the same when the Premier League decide that for the World Cup or for the international. I don't know what's the reason why they want to do it and play every game 100 games or 100 minutes or 105 minutes or 110 minutes. So we're going to play 105 minutes or 110 minutes. What can we do? So now I have to use it. So the guys, when in 90 minutes, you have to know mentally that still you have 10 minutes. And now 10 minutes, you have to keep going playing. You have to still playing. You have to attacking or defending better. It depends on the circumstances, you know. But of course, for the teams like play every 3 days in competition, during competitions, travel and extend, because at the end with 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes every game, it's like you are going to play 3 more games at the end of the season. We are going to play 41 games this season, not 38. 41, that's for sure. So when it's a lot with on the games, because I said many times, our players, I defend my players, when I go international break, they go to the national team and they play 100 minutes, 100 minutes. And I said, okay, you play 50, 60, 70 games, it's okay, but after you have 2 months off, or have 3 months off, or you have time to recover mentally, but it's not the case. We have just 2-3 weeks, and it's not enough for that. And next season, World Cup, is 2 more weeks. Finish the season, the Champions League final or FA Cup final is 2 more weeks in the United States of America to play there. Finish, I would say, maybe mid of July. 5 August is play the Community Shield, the first game of the season. How are you going to rest to the players? And for that, we have to do, it had to be 40 players. And the 40 players is unsustainable for the clubs because the salaries are so high. And it's impossible to, in the long term, to do it. Because what is the society, I think so, no? Is more time, it's more quantity, more minutes, more everything. Now it has to be the opposite. Make 30 minutes and 30 minutes and extend 10 minutes, go to the quality. Otherwise, the players at the end will be difficult. But for them, it doesn't matter. But for them, players are numbers. They are treated as numbers. If it's not a player, will be another one. It's not this player, will be another one. You know, this manager will be another one. What is the problem? It doesn't matter. And they are more. And the players need, and everyone needs, you know. The people need to go to the theater, the cinema, to go to the parks, to go to the gardens, to do other things that all the time football. And when you arrive, be nice, you know. But It's not going to change, that's for sure, because it's getting worse. We start that more games, and more on that.
Yep. When Manchester United completed the treble, they've said since that they felt the standards dropped the following season because of the intensity of what they've achieved and the effort it took. Do you think it's inevitable that?
It's a good question. I didn't. What happened? I didn't.
When Manchester United won the treble the following season,
what happened?
They felt that their standards dropped a bit
Yeah.
because of the intensity of what, even though they won the title again, because of the intensity of what they've gone through. Is that inevitable?
But won the title.
Yeah, but it wasn't as... Yeah, they still won the title. But they felt that overall... No, they've said that.
Yeah, it's inevitable, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, we try to avoid, as much as possible, but yeah, it's inevitable. So what else we can do better, We won the quadruple years ago, now with the treble in Europe, so yeah, what else? You have the European Cup, we didn't win it before. We have the Saudi Arabia World Cup, we didn't win it before. But what else? So it's not the motivation is not the targets, the Premier Leagues or these kind of things. It's okay, barely we can do in football-wise or in the way we play, do it something, do it better individually. But in terms of that, it's difficult to find right now. When it's 11 months to lift the trophies. When we have 2 or 3 months left to lift the trophies possible challenge after, okay, we can talk about that. But now, big mistake thinking about trophies and titles. Big mistake after we've done. To do in specific football, what do you have to do to win tomorrow? No there. Because we won 5, And another one, yeah, would be nice. Yeah, that's good. But nothing changed much. It's the way we play it, and take the motivation individually to enjoy playing football, to enjoy being here in everywhere, to prove ourselves. And if we are able to maintain the level and close to the other contenders to arrive until the end, I have to fight like we have done all the time.
Hiya, Pep. At the start you said that it feels like last season ended just yesterday. How have you been able to kind of switch off this summer, and do you get the sense that the players have kind of been able to switch off? And
many players ask me, give me more days, Pep, give me more days off to come back later. I said, I can't. I have to go to Asia to prepare a little bit, but the club needs, to pay our salaries.
You yourself?
And after we have a community shield ready, so we have to come back earlier. So it's normal. It was so demanding last season, so demanding. When we arrived was... one more game would not be possible. So and now after 2-3 weeks we are here again, start again, and it's not much. But the players went to the national teams after went to the national teams. They said, yeah, but not just you, all the other players. Yeah, but the other players, they had 2 weeks off, before. So it's a lot. We had that feeling, but you have to recharge ourselves, to challenge ourselves and behave. I don't have any doubts in the kids, because what I saw against Arsenal and the training sessions every day, even the games in Asia, it was really good, really good. But I don't know how much will sustain, for 11 months this situation. I don't know because I've been before in Barcelona, but a long time ago, but the Spanish league is not so demanding like is this one, and I don't know what's going to happen.
You also said that you told the players to forget about last year, about the achievements that you did. How important is that for them to kind of move on?
No, I don't want they forget what they achieve. I said previous conference before coming to Chile, I don't want they forget what they achieve. Why should do it? They have to know. We were up there, now down, and start again. Do it. Yeah. When we arrived here, the sense was completely different. To build something, to create something. I wasn't expected to do 5 Premier Leagues in 7 years, honestly. And the people say, but without the Champions League, we will not be enough. Okay, now we have it. What's next? So next is Burnley. Being what they do, what they have to try to here 1 hour away to do. And after enjoy all the group, with the people enjoy this Europe event for the Super Cup, and no more than that. I'm not going to promise you, never done it, but thinking, I have to win the Premier League or no, it's far. It's too far. Many things is going to happen. Many things in 11 months. Not just City. All the clubs will be up and downs. And just to see after, like your colleague said, inevitable, maybe we fell down. Not too much. Not too much. We're going to drop, that's for sure. That's for sure. It's not drop too much to stay there, close to our rivals that I had the feeling will be up front of us. Be in there. And try to, at the last 4, 5, 6 months, okay, let's do what we have done every single season. And the moment we should do it, we did it. And I don't want to do it now. Now it's not drop much. This is my feeling.
Time for 2 more, guys. One from me and one from Mike, please.
Hi, Pep. A lot of your players, when they come here, they show a sort of improvement in the second season, like it almost takes them a year to get used to the way you do things. Obviously, in the case of Erling Haaland, it would be difficult for him to score more goals. Yeah. But are you looking for improvements? Do you expect improvements in other areas? And if so, what areas of his game do you see improvements coming?
No, I would say that Erling didn't need the second season. Need maybe one Community Shield game to realize, no more than that. I will advise him, don't put too much pressure and market about the goals and so on. So what I would say to Erling, come back at your best, because he's 1.90 meter, I don't know how tall he is, and try to, your best, physical, mentally. If you score, fine. If you don't score, fine. Try to improve in your details, in your quality, in the skills, in the spaces like you can be better player. And if the team is going to help you, to give you as much chance as possible to score goals. This is what you have to do. I don't want Erling to score 50 or 60. So try to be happy as it was last season. Relax and try to get back your best. After holidays, after Asia, still needs a little bit of time. So every time training better, every game you play, demanding yourself to make the efforts. And after the goals, as he knows, will come along. Will come naturally. Don't force it. But we have to do, we have to do something, him and everyone, to the situation happen. We cannot wait, like we won, it's going, no. We have to do something. We have to do something to the chances, to defend well, to score goals, not concede, save, set pieces. We have to do something to make it happen.
Last one with Matt.
Pep, the new regulations from the referees on managers. Mikel got a yellow card, maybe for not very much last week. Do you think it's inevitable you'll receive a red card at some point?
Me?
Yeah,
This is the only title I don't have here in England. It's the only one. Listen, I understand the referees, but sometimes we behave really, really bad in front of the fourth official, the referees. So, and I had the feeling always that when we review after, we feel ashamed, and the other side is we have to control it, but the emotions is there, and if we cannot celebrate, or we can actually say, what happened? And it will be so annoying, You've been there like this all the time without nothing, anything. It's not nice neither. I remember the first season, maybe you remember, the first season when I arrived, it was a rule, the referees, that every single touch is penalty. I remember the first game away in Stoke City, there, like Mark Hughes was there, my colleague, and it was 2 penalties, like a penalty. And after a month or 2 months, it changed, Now I understand that it's so sensitive. We behave most of the time really bad in confront, and we have to improve that. But at the end, hopefully, we can find the balance, as much you make something and not over-exaggerate, the people, can behave. But now we know. Now I know every time we're going to talk will be yellow card, and every moment that will be yellow card. Now we know it. So we have to adapt and accept the consequences, and hopefully at the end we can arrive at the moment that we can talk with the referees can talk with us, we can talk with 4 officials, or officials can talk with us in a normal way.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you.